Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I just wanted to come on and I'm busy working today. Don't mind me. Um, I just wanted to tell you something. It came to me, last evening or last afternoon. But today I got thinking about it. God tells me the darndest things. And, I always think, if only He told me that when I needed it. I always hear it for other people. And I got thinking today, I had a session with my therapist and I mentioned to her what came to me. And I said, it's weird that God always gives me things to give other people, which is great. It's wonderful. But, sometimes I'm kind of slow on learning for myself, it's just, but I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. Somebody said to me yesterday, I want change in my life. And, I've been praying about it and nothing's happening. And I got thinking and I stopped a minute and I thought and I thought. And I said, do you know why that's happening? Do you want me to tell you why nothing's happening? It's like all of a sudden I'm an authority on everything, and it's not that. I mean, it came to me in a second because God gave it to me. God gives me all kinds of stuff, you know? And I said, do you know why that's not happening? It's not happening because, well, you're not stepping out and taking action. And then I went on to say about how, I had prayed for things to change in my life too, and how it was pretty scary leaving from Virginia in a sense. I left my business behind and I left some people behind that I didn't want to leave behind. But I did it anyway, because in my heart of hearts, I knew it was the right thing. The end result seemed so right to me. It was so right to me. And boy, it's been a tough challenge, but every step of the way, God's had me. God has fixed everything, and it's so wonderful. And my phone is ringing. Oh, I tell you. And I'll have to call that one back in a few minutes. But God does want us to know, that He cannot do for us what we don't take steps out to do ourselves. When we know in our heart of hearts that something feels so right, we've got to go with that, because we've got to know that's God. And if we just keep praying over and over and over, God's saying, oh, for Pete's sake, I keep sending you all these thoughts. I keep sending you these ideas, these feelings, this knowing, this inner knowing, and you're not stepping out in faith. How can I help you? And how many times in my life I've done the same thing? I've stalled and stalled and stalled, and I still do it. But it was just so interesting yesterday that came to me to tell someone else, and then I got thinking, I did just that. I was kind of proud of myself. I did just that when I decided to come to Florida. I left things behind that very well might have worked out had I stayed, but I knew it was wrong to stay there. It just didn't feel right. Same with about the stem cell transplant. It just didn't feel right to me. And it ended up being right not to do it. And I got my miracle. It's amazing what God does if you just follow what you know, your inner knowing. That is God. And then I got thinking, and I said to my therapist too today, I said, well, I'm thinking, that perhaps even, if we are not sure, is it God or is it me? Is it God or is it, we all do that. We wonder, is it God? Is it really God talking to us, or is it just my thoughts? But, I think if we think about whether or not it's God, we're putting Him first, because we're wanting to be sure that it is His idea. And once we do that, no matter what happens, He's going to help us through, because He knows we put our faith in Him, and we believed it was His answer. We believed it was His leading to do whatever it is. God is amazing like that. He is so amazing like that. And that just came to me today when I was telling the story, about how even if it's not really God, if we're seeking God, God's going to take us through it. Because if we're that intent on getting it right with God, God knows that. He knows our hearts are right. He knows we're making the right decision. Or we're trying to. And He's going to get us through it. It's amazing what God does. It's just amazing what God does. So here I am again, another very informal live, but I wanted to come on and tell you that story. And I hope you guys had a good day. It's always good to talk to you. When I have stuff on my mind, I'm just going to tell you. And if you don't want to listen, just don't listen. But if you're enjoying these, please like and subscribe and share and comment and all that stuff. If there's something you want me to talk about or something you want to comment on that I've said, I'd love to hear it. So feel free to do that as well. All right. It's always good to talk to you. And I'll be talking to you again soon. Okay. You all take care and have a good night. Love you guys. Bye-bye.